Yes, and when they do. I remember a day when it was not a question of when, if we should go to church, but what time we left to go to church. Not so much in our country today. Even within those who claim to be strong Christians, we feel it's not necessary to be at church whenever the opportunity arises. We have a church building that seats 250 people, yet we average 30 on a Sunday morning, on a good Sunday morning. Maybe 10 on a Wednesday evening Bible study. So are we going to be hot, on fire for God, drawing people in? Are we going to be that cold, refreshing water that people need? We're going to provide that Holy Spirit for those thirsting for the truth. Please understand, I'm not saying that to us, but I am saying it to us, not just to us. I'm saying this about the church as a whole, and more directly, the churches in America today. We are falling short, even within some of our mega churches. We're seeing some complacency and arrogance that is not of a godly manner. We look at verse 18. God is counseling the church to buy gold from him, a spiritual gold that he has refined, heavenly garments that are pure, and are clothed in righteousness. Then in verse 19, which seems to be a contradictory statement, especially for today, God says, for those I love, I will rebuke and chasten. God says that if I love you, I will reprimand you and discipline you. Isn't that the opposite of what the world today is saying? With statements like, if you love me, you accept me for who I am. Or if you love me, you won't speak out against me. Obviously, the world's going polar opposite of God's will. Because the leader is no other than the very one who's opposed God from the beginning. Lucifer, the fallen angel, Satan, he has done nothing. He has nothing to do with honor. And so those who choose to follow his non-biblical worldview are going to act just like him. So what are we to do so that we are not like that church in Laodicea? The last part of verse 19 states simply this: repent, be zealous. Be eager, be excited that you are a child of God. Verse 20 states, behold, I stand at the door and knock. Many times we use this as an individual statement of conversion. God is knocking on an individual's heart. He's seeking to be part of your life. And that is true. But what if here in this case in Revelation, God is saying that I'm at the door of your church congregation. I'm knocking. Are you going to let me in? Am I going to be part of your church congregation? I want to come and be part of your worship. Those who open that door will be invited to dine with God. To those who seek and to those who overcome the temptations of this world, the temptation to be a lukewarm church, these churches and individuals will be granted a seat next to Christ. Doesn't that sound awesome? Think about that. When Christ was victorious over the cross, over death, and over the grave, God gave him a seat right next to him on the throne. And right here in Revelation, he said, I'm going to do the same thing for you. If you do what I ask you to do, if you are triumphant, victorious, you get to sit next to me in heaven. Now, the final question of the text today is this: why is it important today? Again, look around you. Look at the news and read the newspaper if they still print the paper today. Look at what is going on outside these walls. You would think that there would be people flocking to the churches today with all the craziness that's happening. But not yet. Haven't seen it yet. Why? Look at the passage in 2 Timothy 3, verses 1 through 5. But know this, that in the last days perilous times will come. For men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, unloving, unforgiving, slanderers, without self-control, brutal, despisers of good, traitors, headstrong, haughty, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying its power. And from such people turn away. Just look at this laundry list of evil that is presented here. Each one of these things, I believe we are seeing them today. Lovers of themselves, check it off the list. Lovers of money, check. Boasters, check. Proud, check. Blasphemers are those who have a foul mouth. And yes, they did have those in the biblical time. Check that off the list too. One that I see a lot in the school system, disobedient to parents. You check that off. Then there's a list of the unthankful, unholy, unloving, unforgiving. You can check them all off. We see people who are so unthankful for what they have. They feel that they are entitled to more than what they have. And with an unholy attitude, they attempt to get what they deserve. What they really deserve is a swift kick in the pants with steel-toed shoes. We see a society that's so unforgiving, nobody wants to forgive anybody. They want vengeance and call it justice. They want their own kind of justice. But none of that leads to anything good. What about slanderers? Heard any of that lately? It is an election year. They do it so openly without pause these days. And what we have witnessed here in our own city, no self-control whatsoever. Now, hear me when I say this. I've already stated before that I'm for people who want to protest peacefully and legally. I believe that everyone deserves to have their grievances understood and heard. Now, this past week, I just had a conversation that while I know that we have issues with our police department, we have issues with every department. Those who are out there doing good things and serving this community need to be heard too. There was a post on social media about what the good police officers feel like, how they feel like they're being treated. We see a lack of self-control and brutal attacks by people with a gang mentality against individuals. And then it's videoed and put on social media, and they don't care. They don't care that it can lead them to be arrested for violence. These people who are spewing hatred, despise good, or anything to benefit others. They will turn on their family, their friends, even their country, all for their own selfish desire. The sad part is that many of them are so headstrong, they're just like Satan in a way that must have known that he would not win the war against God, yet he continued to attack Jesus while he was here. Even the understanding that it leads to certain death and destruction, Satan continues today. This world loves all that is fun, all that is entertainment. I'm not saying that all fun and entertainment is wrong, but it's the love of this stuff. Just as the love of money is a root of all sorts of evil, the love of being entertained has led to a decay within our churches. All this will happen to the church in the last days. Starting out in verse 1 right there. Last days. God is giving a prophetic sign of those last days here in 2 Timothy. If you were to continue reading the same chapter, you will see that in verse 13, that evil men and impostors will grow worse and worse as time goes on. They will deceive people and even deceive themselves in the process. The Greek word used here in that verse for impostors can be translated to sorcerers or swindlers. But as these people attempt to present a pretty picture, the people who they deceive, they're doing the same thing to themselves. They think that this will lead to a great life for them that only leads to death and destruction. As I wrap up, what does all this mean? How do we wrap this up nice and neatly? First, God has called us to live a life set apart from the rest of the world. We cannot be acting lackadaisical about the fact that God has blessed us beyond compare. We are called to have a passion, a zeal for this life that He has given us. We are called to have a passion for spreading His word. In a world where many are mandating this or that, God has mandated us to go forth. God never enters a person's life and tells them to sit still. He never tells them to just bask in the glory of it all. Jesus, when He spoke with individuals, He never told them to do nothing. In most cases, He would say, "Come, follow me." When Christ was leaving this world after His victorious resurrection, He stood with the disciples and commanded them to go and preach the gospel to all people. Why all people? Why not just those around His room? This is what John states in John 3:17. For God did not send His Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through Him might be saved. Christ did not come into this world just for the Jewish nation, just for the American nation. The Jewish nation actually rejected Him for the most part. Christ came that all may be saved. His death and His resurrection ensured that all have that opportunity. It is our job, our calling, to go into our neighborhood, our city, and beyond to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. We are His modern disciples. We have been mandated this calling, and now we must each ask God to reveal or to give us a vision of what that calling is for us individually. Our world needs us, folks. Needs us desperately. It is most likely we are witnessing the final days that God speaks in Revelation for this world. Time is running out for those who can be saved. And we must take a step forward, take a step of faith, and stand up for God and for God's wisdom. So I close with my final question. Or question. Are you going to do it? Are you going to take that step? Or are you just going to be a Laodicean? Please stand with me. Our gracious Heavenly Father, I thank you that you don't hold back. You tell us just what you're thinking. I pray for us as a church. I pray for myself as a pastor and individual. That we will not be like this church described in Laodicea. That we will be a church that's on fire, a hot church, where people can come and they can get the good Holy Spirit. We can be a church that's cold, it's like that cold, refreshing water. Not in a bad way, but as a way of refreshing, giving people hope. I pray for our society that we would realize and turn away from our wicked ways, and we will seek you, Father. I pray that you will speak to each one of us this morning. That we would seek you and follow you as you call us to do, not as we choose. Pray these things in Jesus' precious name. Amen. Remember, these altars are open.